Okay. So this might be more in my ballpark and my wheelhouse.
That's okay.
But I've always wanted to try a real Coriciden bottle for slide playing.
Okay, yeah.
And if you look at them, they're around the $100 mark.
Yep.
Do you think I'm crazy for looking at it?
Just don't drop it.
That's what I'm saying.
$100
for a slide? Man, that would make me nervous.
You know what? I don't think you're crazy. Because you love to play slide. And it will definitely be different.
Some people swear by the old Coriciden bottles.
J.D. Simo used to. Mm-hmm. He uses something else now. Because I think so. I think he's using something else. Anyway, I don't think you're crazy. It's a complete pass for me. Mm-hmm. I suck at playing slide. I can't play slide to save my life. I wish I could. Mm-hmm. I guess I would need to practice it to get better at it.
That would help. It sounds like...
Does practicing help you get better?
It sounds like dying cats when you play it.
Yeah, well, that's why I don't do it.
Mm-hmm.
Just don't do it unless it's to make a joke. But if I was you and played slide way more often, it would be a gas. I don't know if I would pay $100 for one. Mm-hmm. I might try to keep my eyes open for one, and honestly, if I was a big slide player, $70-$75, I might jump at that.
Right.
Man, keep your eyes open at some of these flea markets, right? Find an old Coriciden.
That's my thoughts. Is why don't I just go to flea markets, see if I can find one for a lot cheaper.
Yeah.
And just go to town and see how it sounds.
Even if they had one for $50,
it's worth it.
Yeah.
And sell it for more.
Yeah. I mean, the other side of it is if you bought one for $80 and you played on it for a year and saw what you thought and I still suck at slide. I mean, you don't, but I do. You could sell it for $80 or $100.
Literally what I just said.
You're never... No, well, you're saying if you go to a flea market and pick one up, you can make money.
Right.
But you're at least...
Put your money into it.
You put your money, and you're going to get your money right back out of it.
Right.
You're not going to make money, but you're not going to lose money.
Now they say the market's going down, so maybe I won't.
Yeah, but I think those Coriciden bottles have been sticking around $100 for years.
And how many people are looking for vintage Coriciden bottles?
Vintage, yeah.
Everything's vintage. Apparently in the 90s it's vintage.
Yeah, well, they didn't have Coriciden bottles in the 90s.
So I understand why it's a pass for you.
It's a pass for me. If I was a big slide player, it would be a gas.
Okay, so if you're me...
If I was you, it would be a gas. But since I'm me, it's a pass.
Okay.
What about you?
It's a pass right now because I'm not convinced that it's worth the $100.
Yeah.
I'm not convinced.
You should buy one for $100 and play
Throw
it for
it on
a
the
week.
Ground. Oh.
No. And then just sell it for $100 if you don't like it.
Okay. Well, that's a time for another day, I guess.
Yeah. I guess it's my